been here in a while. Ty Dolla Sign is still relevant. I haven't heard
Oh,
Jeremiah
well,
on anything in a
Jeremiah. I'm
while.
about to say yeah, he has writer
bro,
credits.
because
That's what I'm
nobody
saying.
listens. When's the last time Jeremiah dropped the album?
He does. It does. He doesn't matter. Like he don't
he
matter.
doesn't
What I'm
matter.
saying is, yeah, he doesn't matter. His work speaks for itself. Is what I'm saying. I don't care about
Bro,
Jeremiah. I don't even know what that
he
man
hasn't
looks like.
dropped
I
anything
literally
since
don't know what he looks
Planes.
like.
I don't even know what Ty Dolla Sign looks like.
But Ty Dolla Sign is one of like he's on everything. He's on every album.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
true.
how good was
Man,
that nigga's
that's why-
solo album? Though, how good was his solo album?
His solo albums actually are really good. It's just that he's such a low key artist that
That
he
shit was
makes no
ass. Why are
makes
you
no
sense.
caping
Why
for
are you
this dude?
hating, bro?
What?
Ty Dolla Sign's a goat.
Ty
bro.
Dolla Sign.
he's a feature. Yes, he is a feature
absolute
goat.
fire.
He is a
No, no, no.
feature
Nah,
goat.
he's a goat, bro. He's a
He's
goat.
Ty
a
Dolla
feature.
Sign's
No, he's
music
not. If we
is
talking
amazing,
goats, he's
bro.
nowhere near the conversation.
He's nowhere near goat. No, he's nowhere near goat. But like
He's
what
a
I mean is
feature,
that
though. That's what I meant.
he's definitely feature goat. That man,
He's an overall
that
great
man's
artist,
melodies
not just
and
features.
harmony. He stacks harmonies of himself. on
Okay,
other
so
people's
if we
songs.
talking top 5 feature ghosts, then I don't think he's even in that conversation.
He's definitely in that conversation.
Oh, no,
He's
he is.
an R&B
He's
artist.
number
That's the
one.
We
problem.
got,
He's
like,
not a rapper. He's
T-Pain.
an R&B
Hey.
artist.
Listen, y'all talk. Y'all say I
Okay.
hate music. Come on. now.
T-Pain has been on
You
maybe
do hate
5
music. You
features.
do
in the
hate
past
And
music.
he's
Yeah,
murdered
yeah.
them. He's murdered every single one of them.
Bro, one of them was like Smino and Nita. Like what?
Bro,
like get out of
nah,
here,
you
bro.
naming
That shit
newer
was
songs, bro. Go back
fire.
to
That shit was fire too.
That wasn't fire song.
You
what I'm
hate
saying
music
is,
too. You were talking
bro,
about music.
it was a
then.
remix.
bro. Okay, so who's
Like,
in top 5 feature ghosts? Then who's top 5 feature ghosts?
R&B?
No,
Like,
it is in
he's not a
general.
rapper.
Just in general, bro. Other than like fucking
It doesn't work the
rapping
same
bullshit.
way. It doesn't work the same way.
Okay, R&B and
Drake
rap.
is if that's the case, and Drake is like that man is like
Drake is-
he's
Drake's in the
top
conversation.
five.
Of course, Drake's in
Yeah,
the
he is.
conversation.
Yeah, Drake is like
Yes,
ain't
sir.
even a conversation.
He's top two
Drake,
and he's
you
not
just say
two.
Drake and then you just put the mic down. That's it. Like
Bro,
What?
he doesn't take all 5 spots. I mean, if I got
He
top
takes
5
all
feature
fi-
ghosts,
no,
I
no,
got
what did he say?
I got
What did he
Drake,
say?
Wayne.
He said
Wayne's for sure top 5.
I'm all of Mount Rushmore. It's just me with 4 different expressions. Yeah, that's Drake. It's
Yeah, well,
it's just him with 5 different expressions.
whenever I
It's
kill that
definitely
nigga.
Drake.
Drake.
Drizzy, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my
my
fucking
God.
god.
The 6th guy,
Aubrey Graham isn't on there. That's the
Jesus.
funny part.
Aubrey Graham. You know what I'm saying?
It's only Drake, Cole.
Cole is
Wayne.
not a
On
feature
featured
guy.
note?
What? It's been a whole year of feature.
That's a year, bro. That's nothing.
That's
bro.
it.
Look.
He
I'ma
stood
keep
his
it
days
out.
What were the
Keep it
feature?
a
What were the features even up
I'ma
that
keep
year
it a
with
thousand.
fucking J Rock? I think
It was J Rock. It was 21 Savage.
that was
it
J
was
Cole's
it
song.
was JID. No, it wasn't. It was a lot.
Oh
it
yeah,
was,
yeah, you're right.
It was artists like that, right? It was just random art.
So
it was Ty Dolla
The
Sign.
thing is, I'm not giving anybody they're already solidified artists though.
Oh, you know what's
21 of them
crazy?
are
You know
already
what's crazy?
solidified.
You know what's crazy?
Drake
This
made
is
the Smiley
finna,
sound so good.
it's finna sound crazy.
Well,
Eminem
Smiley
is
is the thing.
technically one of the feature guys.
Who?
Eminem
Eminem.
literally, yes.
Nigga,
Literally.
who does he feature with? Skylar Grey? That nigga don't do any.
No. What? There was an entire run where if you rapped with Eminem,
Nah, I'm just fucking
he
with
likely
you.
smoked.
He was lighting niggas up for sure.
Yeah, he would
Yeah,
just smoke
it's
you on
Eminem.
on your own song.
It's Eminem.
People would just skip to his song that you have just so you can hear it. He smoked you like
Bro,
that.
I've seen like 25 things of people saying like, yeah, bro, I had to change my whole verse because of that nigga.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying,
God
bro.
damn. He was
Like,
destroying
bro,
niggas.
Did on Forever though?
Yeah,
Somebody- I
he
think-
made
I think it was
every.
Kanye.
No, it was Kanye and Drake. I think. He made like 3 niggas change their verse. Lil Wayne
Oh
said
yeah,
something
yeah.
too.
Lil Wayne said like, bro, you rap that?
Yeah, Eminem came on there like, there we
Lil-
go. Wait, what? Did
Lil Wayne said that about
Macadamians, nigga rapping about nuts, just kill
Wayne
them
is a-
niggas.
Wayne said that shit about
Go
everyone though.
ballistic,
Wayne said that about. Wayne said that about. I think Kanye. He said Wayne said that Kanye made him change his verse. He said Tyler made him change his verse at one point.
Oh
Wayne
yeah.
said that Drake made him change his verse at one point. How is Drake making you Lil Wayne change your verse? What kind of shit is that?
Huh?
Well,
Have you heard
is
Drake spit?
fire. Have you heard Drake spit?
Yeah, but it wasn't like a
have.
recent song. And Lil Wayne.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I could've said, I
It was BB
have.
King's freestyle. It was BB King freestyle.
Nah, Drake would have killed that family.
It was
Ties
the
verse.
BB King's freestyle on that what is it, dedication 3000 whatever Lil Wayne was on. What was it? No ceiling 75 or something, right?
It was the newer one.
It was one of those where it had like the red bandana like background.
That was
then-
Dedication 3. Yeah.
and it was like, bro.
What the wait? What
he's-
song was Drake on there?
It was BB King's freestyle. He said, "We're not gonna keep talking if I'm not getting top or something like that." And then it cut itself off, and then DJ Khaled.
Oh,
Right.
that was his newest
Speaking.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would.
All right, bro.
We not gonna
We
keep
can talk all
talking
day,
if
bro.
we
Let
not
me
getting
introduce the
stopped.
pod, bro. Let me introduce the pod, bro.
Bet.
What is good, y'all, bro? We have a special guest here, bro. We got Zavion, the artist. Zavion, what's good, bro? What's up, homie?
You know what I'm saying? It's good to be here. It's good to be here on the,
Say,
what is it? The High and Lows podcast, right? Isn't that what it's
absolutely
Oh
fucking
my
not. Look at
fucking
this
Yeah.
nigga trying to. What are you
God.
talking about, bro? Oh my god, you know Zavion the artist, bro. He doing a little. I guess what is this like your your album run? Is this your album run?
It's my
Okay.
promo currently. I mean, technically
Okay,
speaking.
yes
I mean,
sir. All right,
yeah.
you want to talk about the album a little bit?
Sure, yeah. The album's called Wishy Washy. The album is about communication and the lack thereof. So every song is themed around that. Uh, it's been worked on for about a year or so. I have a lot of insanely talented collaborators that were a part of this. There's gonna be there's gonna be a lot of things surrounding the album by itself. Like aside from the album, there's a lot of other properties that will be developed to sort of help with that theme and push that more towards the focal point of it being about communication rather than it just being some cool music. I really put my, you know what I'm saying, like my grandmama's foot in this, you know what I'm saying?
What?
Oh no, I went crazy on this album. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Like when your grandma's like,
man, you know, I respect it, but I don't. Why'd you put your grandma's foot in it though, bro?
because it's different when your grandmama, you know, like when she make the
It's
spinach,
different
like
when she
the
puts her
collard
own foot in it.
greens.
You just grabbed
Yeah,
it and
like-
put it in there.
I had to do what I had to do.
All
What
right,
do you mean?
bro. All right, yeah, bro. When are you dropping again? When are you dropping?
Oh, okay. So that's not announced yet, but I mean, I can announce it. It's not a problem. It's already like been distributed and whatnot. The album's releasing. No. The first single for the album is releasing on October 20th. That is 17 days from now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it's called. You know, what I'm saying, it's just, you know.
Hey, well, if anything, that's the thing you sent me, right? I can edit it in right here,
Right.
put a little piece of the song.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, bet.
know what I'm
So
saying?
you guys
This
are
is,
about to hear a little bit of Zavion, the artist's upcoming single. It drops on the 20th. I'll play that right now.
Little more moan than I know already. I'm on moan with anger scary. I don't know much, but I know I'm ready. But I'm late when the ride is ready. Let's show like my name is Teddy. On the blacklist like my boy Reddington. I never win. Smell me, girl, I'm heaven sent. Running like Quake in 2010. Fire in the cake, I need to win. My lungs, so then I rupture them on my last attempt to give my love to the devil's twin. It was accident, but now I'm in. Sick of tears and wiping them. Endorphins swim, I'm happy again. I've been rapping since, and now I'm the it factor. Then again, does this shit really matter? Nah, there's more things to life than trying to be who's right. Than trying to show your might. They're trying to hold your pride in. I don't know what you side in, but life isn't worth pricing. You priceless. Listen, please. Little more than I know already. I'm more with anger scary. I don't know much, but I know I'm ready. But I'm late when the ride is ready. Let's show like my name is Teddy. On the blacklist like my boy Reddington. I
Now,
look.
yes, sir. Hope you guys enjoyed that shit. Zavion was spitting on there, bro. He did his thing. I went and listened to it before. Hell yeah.
Yeah, no. I'm like the goal this year, or the goal for this album, is to just solidify. Really, I don't care about any after this album, and everything that I'm working on surrounding it like be put on the map, and it'll be more of a focal point for people to reach out and try and develop art, because that's really the goal. I don't necessarily need me to be successful. I need art to be more flourished in my area.
Hell yeah, bro. I mean, I taught Zavion everything he knows, bro. So, you know,
Yeah,
hopefully he
that's
got his
cap.
mind in
That's
the right
so
way.
fucking
cap.
What do you
Yeah.
mean,
So
bro? I'm
fucking
just
cap.
trying to, you know.
If anything, he
God,
taught me
man.
how to cap, as hard as he just did. So that's really what
Bro,
he
what
taught
you
me.
mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Like, on the cap.
Yeah, bro. Go listen to that single, bro. I played it. I put only a snippet so you guys can hear the full thing whenever he drops it. I don't want to play the
Yes,
whole
sir.
thing, but let's go ahead and start the podcast, bro. Let's go ahead and start off with the highs and lows, even though this is not the highs and lows podcast.
Should be called it. I'm telling
Absolutely not. Jez.
Shit kind of fire. Shit kind of
Oh
fire.
my god.
you, bro. Telling you, bro. It's the highs and lows podcast.
Nah, I'm
I
joking.
mean, how would we
Think
spell
about
it though?
merch.
How would we spell it though? We gotta spell it a wavy way.
No, no, you
like,
don't even have to do that. You don't have to do
that's your
that.
ass. No,
Wait,
bro.
we did
That's
like
naming it
highs
bad.
like HI''S.
That shit's definitely taken.
Think about it. No, but it'll be like the big and the B and L by and large. You know what I'm saying? From Wally, it'll be H and L. You know
What
what I'm
the
saying? Come
hell?
on now.
What are you
Why is that
talking
the thing that
about?
you think?
No, I'm saying the logo, the H and L, B and L.
Oh,
Come on now, look at.
Wally's
Come on.
suing the ever living
You
shit
could-
out of us if we do this shit.
Let's talk
Y'all
about
can definitely do
H&M.
merch that would
Bro.
resemble it. You know what I'm saying?
All right, bro. Jazz, how your week, man, bro? What's your highs and lows, bro?
I've been on autopilot this whole week. I'm trying to remember what I
Damn.
even did. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I,
What did I even do
hate
this
that shit,
week?
bro. So
I-
explain autopilot for the audience.
So being on autopilot means like when you're kind of, well, I wouldn't say a rut, but like you're just on like a specific routine. Like you might wake up, go to work, come back home, go back to sleep. It's kind of like that. So I've been in that for a while. Because I mean, if you're a student in school, you probably on autopilot most of the time. I'm not gonna lie to you, because you're just waking up, brushing your teeth, getting in the car, going to school, doing all your classes, coming back home, and just resetting yourself.
So you feel like you're just stuck in a routine, kind of.
Well, I mean, I have to be in this routine, kind of. So, and then during the weekend, it's kind of like just me resetting, going to sleep, finishing any other things I need to do. I think I did get offered a scholarship for like 10,000 for my next year.
Damn, why
so
didn't you?
that's kinda-
Why isn't that your high?
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay.
W.
Hell yeah.
That's an H. That's crazy.
That is not.
So-
Bro, shut the fuck up.
You think it's an H and L? Oh my!
You're not
fucking
naming this shit.
God.
That fucking name is a L, bro. Shut up, bro.
Damn.
Okay, in the comments down below, say if you want to be called H and L.
Yeah, what y'all think about highs and lows podcast, bro? Let us
You
know.
welcome.
bro.
We're
Let us
for sure
know.
getting
Welcome.
sued.
Nah,
We're
bro.
for
Artist
sure
for a
getting
reason.
sued.
I'm
Yeah,
always
there's gonna be at
creating.
least
Nah,
20
bro, nah, bro.
subpoenas.
Artist for a reason. I'm always creating. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
We're
welcome.
getting sued. We're getting sued out the wazoo.
1000%.
Look, you know what I'm saying?
You have
Just
any-
plausible
alright.
deniability.
I didn't have any lows actually. I don't think I had any lows. It was just mostly just like mediums and highs. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
What you
Like,
feeling,
how you doing,
Taco?
bro?
What you feeling,
Hey.
Taco?
Shit, man. I've just been doing a lot of Drakeating, the usual vibes during the week. But nah, in all seriousness, I'm just like, I am chilling. Like, I'm basically kind of what Jess said. More or less, ever since I graduated college, which is like 5 months ago, something like that. I've just been kind of in this like a similar state, I guess. Still working my job at work now. Doing family shit, looking for like a good ass full time job, shit like that. Yeah, that's basically what it's been. Especially with this week, I think this week I did let I guess. Not to say like let loose, because that's a fucking weird phrase, but I did kind of like take him more easy.
You was on your John Travolta?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes sir. Yeah,
No,
bro,
that's,
I greased my hair back a
Bacon.
little bit. Fuck.
Yes, sir.
No, but yeah, early in the week I think I went out for like drinks with a friend. Just that's not really something I really do.
Hell yeah, bro.
Like I usually just like kick it back. If I'm chilling with my friends, just like drink whatever, smoke at home. But now I went out, and then earlier this week I went out again. I went out yesterday. Still practicing safety. We even got the pandemic out there, but shit.
real.
I just out there chilling. As far as the logos, I don't think I've had that big of a low. Maybe like a few days ago, I wasn't feeling that great. Maybe like yesterday as well, but shit. Like you guys always say, like we always say, we move. That's what we got to
We
do
move always.
all the time.
Yes, sir. Well, Z, what's your highs and lows this week? Special guest. What the?
What's my H? I think my H is
This
certainly
nigga,
no, seriously. I think my high is probably finally getting officially like on my distributor, like completely the entire album is uploaded and it's being submitted to all of the streaming services. I think that's my high for sure. And probably my low or my L, you know what I'm saying? My L is probably I don't know, some of my like friends and associates have been having some people pass away and whatnot this week. So,
Yeah,
prayers up for them, condolences.
Cheers.
Yeah, man. What about you, Apollo? What was your H and L? You know what I'm saying? What were your H and L's?
I'm never calling it that. My high, I mean, honestly, I might be in the same. I don't think I have any highs and lows this week. I kind of was just chilling this week, really. I mean, we're gonna have some of those weeks where really nothing good, nothing bad happens. But you know, it was a pretty average week, honestly. Nothing really I can praise or be sad about. But other than that, I mean, I was kind of just really just chilling this week. But yeah, obviously the prayers for the homie. I'm not gonna speak on any names, but you know, unspoken prayers for him. I know he's going through a lot right now, but for sure, hell yeah, bro. But Zavion, you said what, Jazz?
But you just hit a new milestone on YouTube? Like you hit like 4.2, right, or something?
Oh yeah, we did hit 4.2K today. Hell yeah, for
Yes,
sure. I
sir.
completely forgot about that. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's an H for sure.
Appreciate that. My high this week or my low this week probably, I ain't gonna hold you, watching that Squid Game because it was kind of ass. I'm not gonna hold you. But that's neither here nor there, bro. That's neither here nor there.
We're getting ample dislikes.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's crazy.
I'm just saying, bro. It wasn't all the hype that everybody was saying it was, bro.
You don't have to
Bro,
say
just
it,
say
though.
you're gonna
Keep it
lose.
yourself.
Okay. Let me reform the sentence. Let me reform the sentence, bro. It wasn't ass. It started off as slow as fuck. Like the first 3 episodes, slow as hell. I did start fucking with it after the 4th episode, but I don't want to watch 3 ass episodes to get to some heat. So I don't know, but
Let's say you're lose and keep it
Look,
pushing.
it's about pacing. It's payoff.
They didn't
build up,
pace
you know
shit.
what I'm saying?
nothing was paced in the first 3 episodes. But you know, like I said, I ain't trying to get fucking canceled over saying some shit like that, bro. It was alright.
You already are canceled. They're
YouTube
gonna
gonna give you misinformation.
quit.
It's like, yo, forget whatever he said. That's not true at all.
There's no
That
damn
show's
way
fire.
everybody loved that show. No fucking way.
Bro, my little brother was watching. He's like 13. I don't know how he even started watching that shit. Like that, it got to everyone so fast. How
No,
does it do
that show hit everybody, bro.
You know what's crazy? This sort of thing happened for Stranger Things with me. I didn't know about it, and then I still I forget that it's even a show. Like I haven't been on Netflix to care to look for it.
No, I ain't seen Stranger Things either.
I like it. Season 1 was fire, but then
Squid Game looks
I don't
cool.
know.
I mean,
I think
it
season 3 is
looked
the
cool
most
on like
popular
TikTok.
thing. It's cool. It's definitely cool. It's definitely
Nah,
cool.
I still follow Stranger Things and stuff like that. And so I mean, Squid Game, like, okay, I'll give it like that. You know, I'll give it like maybe like an 8 for the show, right? Maybe 7.5, 8. It is a good show. It's not the most amazing thing in the world. Obviously, it's going super viral right now, so everybody's putting it on a high pedestal. But I wouldn't say it's like a bad show at all. I mean, some of the maybe like a first episode definitely it's slow, but it definitely picks up. I wouldn't say it was like a terrible show, bad show, but yeah, to each their own, man.
It wasn't a terrible show. I just said it was alright. Bro, I was just saying it wasn't as good as everybody says it was, bro.
You get it. You want them to film.
I hate film, bro. What y'all okay, yeah. I'll take the L. Yeah, I said I hate the show, but it's a terrible show. But all right. All right, Zavion, bro. We brought you on here to have a specific conversation. We would talk about Squid Game and how Mike Tyson wants to fight Logan Paul and shit like that. But we brought you on here. We brought you on here to have a top 5 discussion of all of our albums, bro. For this year, of course, for 2021.
Right.
Now we did get into kind of a. I was about to say kind of a pickle, but fuck it, I was already halfway there. We did get into kind of a pickle, bro, into discussing whether it's going to be top 5 rap albums or not. Because I know Taco said he has Lil Nas somewhere in his top 5 for rap albums. Or top 5 albums, period. Not rap albums, my fault. Top 5 albums, period. But so let's just do top 5 personal albums for this year. Is that cool with y'all, or y'all want to make it a specific topic?
Nah, it could be like that.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm trying to judge y'all's, honestly.
Oh, okay, you want to be the moderator for this one?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, bet.
Wait, do you not have you already listed? Well,
I mean, I already have my list. I think Taco has his list.
I don't have a list. I was thinking about it for so long. Only one I know is gonna be listed for sure. It has to be Tyler. Like the other 4 spots could be so interchangeable. That's why I want to look at y'all's list and see what y'all have on there to make me like change my mind. I guess because I really.
I feel you.
All right, let's say less. Yeah, I mean, if you just want to be the moderator, hell yeah, bro, we can do that shit. But who want to go first? That's the real question.
I'm going last.
Yeah,
Taco going last.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I guess I'll go first.
Okay.
All right, so for my top 5, I really only listen to like rap and alternative music, but I don't listen to alternative music enough to like listen to specific albums. I only hear like certain songs and like, oh, really, I really fuck with that. So my top 5 is gonna be all rap basically. But at the number 5 spot, I have Donda.
Right.
At the number 4 spot, I got Certified Lover Boy.
He hates music.
Okay, all right. At number 3, I got The Plugs I Met Too by Benny the Butcher.
Yeah.
At number 2, I got Conway, La Makiana.
La Makiana.
Number 1, I got Off Season, J. Cole, obviously.
God,
Even
damn.
though,
Whoa, it's number 1?
yes sir, yes sir.
Hey, yo, nah.
Hey, that nigga might have dropped in like February, but y'all niggas forgot about that album. Come on,
Hey,
now.
Absolutely,
yo.
I forgot about that.
Okay,
He's fucking a pass. He's fucking a pass.
Okay, who
Okay, so
Go next,
what's
go
the
next.
disagreements? No, we can talk about mine. What y'all disagree with?
Hold on, let's go next. Let's go next. We'll talk about it at the end. Let's go next.
No. Okay, do you have it written? Like, do you have it written, Apollo?
Yeah, I have it right
Like,
here.
you know
Yeah.
what yours is? Okay,
Yeah.
okay, heard. All right. I'm gonna go. My problem is that I can't figure out my 4th and 5th, but I know everything else. All right.
All right.
So
What's your top 3?
I want to give some. I guess I'll do some. Okay, my top 3. That works. All right. So number 1, okay, is "Inside" by Bo Burnham. Not even a question. Anyway.
That's crazy how
Call-
nobody says anything about that. But we can
Number
continue.
2.
I don't know who that is. I don't know what to say.
That's
You don't know?
wild
Did
to
you not
me.
watch it?
No,
Hell no.
I've heard a lot about
I know who Bo Burnham is. I know who. Like I've heard his name
Bro,
before. But
that album is amazing. That album is like amazing.
Yeah,
No,
it's
like
for
the
sure
show
not for me.
itself
For
is
sure not for
amazing.
me.
The album is amazing, dog. No, bro, you gotta watch it. It's an experience.
21 songs. Golly.
Yeah, that's a skip.
The second one is "Call Me If You Get Lost." The only reason why "Call Me If You Get Lost" isn't number 1 is because "Inside" by Bo Burnham is just way more complex and way more like it's too deep, or in terms of like it's just too emotionally raw, yada yada, etc., right? All right, now I don't know because Meek Mill just dropped fire, but
He did.
number 3 for me.
He went crazy.
Number 3, 4, and 5 is hard for me to figure out. I want to say CLB is number 3, but Hotels by Jasmine Sullivan.
Clean
Yeah.
ass album.
When It's All Said and Done, Take Time by Giveon.
That's his newest one, right? Or that's the one
Yeah.
he dropped a couple months ago.
Yeah, Gold Digger Sound by Leon Bridges.
Yeah, I did his thing. I forgot about that.
Bro, 7 by Ransom. La Makiana by Conway.
Yes, sir.
But because I didn't know that we were going into like it's completely preference. If it's just completely preference, then Angelic Hood Rat by Kenny Mason is number 4 for me, and Off Season's number 5 for me.
Why do you have Off Season so low though?
Because people rapped better than him.
Kenny Mason. Yeah.
And
Bo
people
Burnham.
Bo Burnham's album is not a rap album, so he's not obviously
Okay, we
in
can't
the
compare the two
conversation.
then. So
Call Me If You
so
Get
you're
Lost.
saying
Great.
Drake rapped harder than Cole on CLB than Cole did Off Season?
Absolutely.
You're tripping balls. You were absolutely.
I'm sorry. No. You're right. He didn't rap better because Cole's Off Season is literally just a mixtape. But Drake's album,
That's a take. That's a fucking take.
It's not a take. He just said it's in reference to his mixtapes. He just said he's gonna.
I mean,
rap
it's in
his-
rep. Okay, so like, what are you placing CLB over Off Season for then?
It just is more diverse. Like
The nigga, he doesn't talk about anything on there. What do you mean it's more diverse?
on CLB,
Yes. What does he talk about?
bro.
Sexy hoes? Being sexy? Like, what do you mean? What does he talk?
Bro,
There's no way you just call CLB more diverse
Bro.
than Off Season.
More
Well, my
diverse,
goodness.
yes. There's plenty of.
Bro,
different
J. Cole
sounds
has
that
a
he
song
does.
about how he goes to sleep every night
Bro.
thinking he's gonna die
You know
on
what
that
I'm saying?
album.
No,
What do you
no.
mean?
That's a different topic. He has different topics. I'm saying diverse is in sound wise. Literally the
So you're
entire
not
album.
So you're not
is-
saying rap. You're just saying sound.
Yeah, I'm saying like the album itself is just more diverse
I
in
would still
terms of
disagree.
sound and whatnot. Like there's different tone changes, there's beat changes, all of that. Not beat changes in like as in like transformations of the beat. I mean beats as in like this song is about this song is about that, and those two are polar opposites, sort of thing. How he goes from Yeba's interlude to No Friends in the Industry.
That's
Those
not
are
even his
giant beat
song.
changes.
And he gets
What?
carried
That
on
don't
half of
matter.
these songs anyways.
Bro, it's an album. It's a piece of art. Like, you understand how many times Drake has done it where he has somebody else on an entire song by themselves on his album? Plenty of people do it.
He did it with Kendrick, right?
He did it with Kendrick, he did it with Weeknd, he did it with Sampha on 4422.
I miss Sampha. God damn.
Like, he did it
Yeah,
with
we
does
can't
it all the
judge
time.
just because he
just
put one
loves
person on their
R&B
own
artists.
song.
I'm not gonna say that, but I will
It's an
say
interlude
that
anyway.
most of the songs that are on the album that I actually enjoy, the features overshadow Drake. That was my big problem with it as well.
On
Wait,
CLB?
okay, Jazz.
Yeah.
As the
Yeah,
moderator, what are you putting? Are you putting off season above CLB or vice versa?
Season above CLB.
Bro,
I didn't
Champagne
enjoy it at
Poetry.
all. That's a
Sam-
good
Fair
song.
trade.
It's a fire
Pipe
song. It's
down,
definitely a
No
fire
Friends
song,
in
but
the
Champagne
Industry.
Poetry is not being close.
Bro,
It's
7
not beating
a.m.
My
on
Life.
Metal
It's not
Path
being
is
applying
better than
pressure.
anything he wrote.
Cole,
Even
what are you
certain
talking?
features-
You said 7 is better than anything Cole's ever wrote?
No, anything that he did on that album, dog.
That's
That
bad.
song is
Bro,
just
7 a.m. isn't better than applying pressure. You're tripping right now.
Can I just say something real quick?
it's
is
just mixtape
beautiful.
The
rap.
climb back, you're crazy.
It's just
Bro,
mixtape rap. Like, that's what I'm saying.
What do you
No,
say?
like, Cole goes
Wait,
crazy
what do
on
you
an
say,
album.
Taco?
It's just
What do you
against
say, Taco?
Drake.
go ahead, do
Probably
your thing,
30
Taco. Go
Yeah,
ahead, do your
Taco.
thing,
Hold on, let's talk.
No, I was just saying it's beautiful to hear Apollo go against Drake for like 30 seconds. This is the most beautiful
It's
thing I've
not.
ever heard.
It's not that he's
Because I
going
mean,
against
when
Drake,
you're
he's
putting
going
my
against
favorite
Cole.
rapper against Drake, I just Cole's just my nigga.
no. You said preference. That's one. Like, if
No,
we're
yeah,
talking about
yeah.
quality, off season is like 2 or 3 because it's just pure rap and he does it well the entire time. But that's all it is. And he's already talked about all of these topics like a billion times in the same way Drake has talked about.
Drake
the same way-
Drake
the same way
recycles.
Drake
Well,
has
that's
two.
Bro, I didn't say that. I was literally saying that he does. That he did that on the album as well. It's just that
Okay.
he does it on different sounds as opposed to Cole
The
just
same
rapping
sound.
on the same sound of a style, and like there's nothing artistically unique to what he did on that album other than just rap more competently, which
Drake
he
has-
already could do.
Wait, so
Drake has done this
restate
before,
your top
though.
5 again, Z. Hold on, let me restate your top 5.
All right, so my top 5. All right, so I got the list. So Inside by Bo Burnham. We don't even have to talk about that. That's whatever. Call Me. Okay, I guess if we're doing rap albums, right? Let's just do rap albums. For me, at least. Call Me If You Get Lost. Angelic Hood rap by Kenny Mason. A Beautiful Revolution by Common. CLB, and then Off Season.
So Donda, what's Donda?
Where is Donda exactly? I don't. What's
God
a Donda?
damn.
I don't know what a Donda is.
Wait,
What is
so
that?
why'd you laugh when I put Donda at number 5?
I mean, I understand. I mean, I guess that's just like that just sounds like you just don't
Why you-
like you just don't know where like there's just not you haven't been privy to some better rap albums this year. That's really all it is.
I mean, Donda wasn't terrible. I mean,
I guess.
What was the competition
What
this
it-
year other than like? I mean, I was thinking about. I was really debating putting Meek Mill's new album right there, but Donda is just a better album than that.
The way you talked about it, it seemed like you weren't really.
Oh,
fucking
I'm
with it
sorry.
like that.
Yeah, my bad. I'm tripping. Oh nah. Ooh, get yeah, Common's album. No. Meek Mill's album is better than Common's album. My bad. Oh yeah, then Meek Mill is number 4.
Bro, we'll come
Off
back to
season's
you.
number
You
5.
change your top 5 every 3 seconds. Taco, what's yours, bro?
I forgot that Meek Mill existed. I forgot.
Wait, so
'cause I
Meek-
just listened to the album. My bad.
So Meek is still better than Cole too.
Absolutely.
Damn.
What the
That album's
fuck?
amazing. That album's amazing. What?
Taco go. Taco go.
So
This nigga.
Good.
Okay, so I got my top 5 right now. I'm gonna go in reverse order. So number 1's gonna be the last one I say. I'm gonna start with number 5. So number 5 is actually a tie for me. Like I spent a little bit, maybe like 30 minutes when I was making this list, just thinking on number 5. I was like, okay, I can't decide whether this album is better or this album. As far as preference goes, for number 5. So number 5 is a tie for me between Donda by Kanye and Division by Genevieve. So that's like
My
a
boy.
R&B
You
soul
listen to-
album. You guys aren't aware. But she fire. She fire.
She fired.
But number 4 is Call Me If You Get Lost by Tyler the
sir.
Creator. Number 3 is Roadrunner by Brockhampton.
Not
Number
about them.
2
What?
is
Not about
Montero by Lil Nas X.
Okay.
And number 1, the best album of this year, to me, of
COB,
course, so far.
COB.
Certified Love? Nah, fuck
Yeah,
no.
okay,
Oh,
okay,
No,
yes,
okay,
sir.
okay.
Stop for a second. No, it's Smiling with No Teeth by Genesis Owusu.
That shit
That
was
is the best
fire.
album I've heard.
Oh.
Right
That
here.
shit was fire. That shit was fire. I like that one.
I respect it. I respect it. I just
That
don't
shit
know.
was
I don't know it. Z, what is your final list, bro?
Wait, hold on. Before he talks, so let
Give
me
me a
put
second.
let me put some albums out there that I haven't heard yet. So y'all didn't fuck with
Okay.
Vince Staples' album this year?
Who?
Vince Staples?
It
Vince
wasn't that good.
Staples.
Oh, I like that
It was
Really?
album.
good. It was a
Nah,
good
on
album.
my
But
top
it, was,
five.
it, was just,
It
it wasn't
wasn't-
better than his other albums.
it was
so I didn't really
definitely
enjoy it
mid.
as much.
Okay. Mid?
Mid? I don't know about
Wow.
mid.
That's
Correct.
crazy.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Correct.
Yeah, it was mid for
It,
sure.
it was like a clean 7.5. It was like a decent
It was a
album.
clean 6.
Mid. It was.
That's
Yeah, it was clean
crazy.
6.5.
Okay, so are you not fucking with Isaiah Rashad's album this year?
It was clean.
It's really good initially, and then it trails off towards the end of the album. So I can't really.
I kind of agree. It's
Really high.
I would put it maybe like
I
in
put
the
it
low-
high than Vince's.
It has
Yeah,
really
no,
high.
I do
highs.
too.
That's,
I put it like
that's the
maybe
issue.
on my top 10. Definitely maybe like lower top 10, maybe number 8, number 9 of the year, but it's a good album. You know, like Z was saying, you know, kind of trails off at the end. Maybe it is a little bit too long, I guess I would say,
Yeah.
but I mean, anything Isaiah puts out is really
Oh,
great
absolutely.
overall.
Yeah.
All right, I got my 5. I got my official 5. Okay.
So this is
All right.
solidified.
Yes, solidified 5.
All right.
Okay. Call Me If You Get Lost at number 1. Angelica Hood Rack number 2 by Kenny Mason. Expensive Pain by Meek Mill. CLB by Drake. Off
What
Season
in the
by
hell?
Cole.
Why are you putting Meek's album so high?
It was a good album.
great
The opener was fire.
It was a good
The
album.
opener
That shit
was
wasn't
fire.
better than Meek, better than Drake and J. Cole.
It's better than
Meek's
Drake, in my
album was
opinion.
more consistent than
No, I haven't listened to that shit.
than
yet.
CLB. What?
I haven't
CLB
listened
had
to
hit or
CLB.
miss. He had hits or misses. They had really high highs, or you had Way Too Sexy that only works in Atlanta clubs. Like,
Bro,
and
but
that's why, like, I
look,
have
you
it on
just
the. I have
said.
it on the-
So you just said a couple minutes ago that you like Drake's album better than Cole's because it was more consistent and diverse. But now you're
No, I
saying
said-
it's not
I said-
consistent at all.
No. I didn't say that it was more consistent. I said that it was more diverse. The things that Drake like. The issue is that Drake is at this point in time where if he does what Cole did on Off Season, people would say it's mid. Because he
Well,
has
people
so
don't
many
want just
things.
a soul rap album from
Yeah,
Drake.
they have so many. Yeah, exactly.
I want
He has
that.
to play. He has to play to so many forms of a demographic
Look at his
that he
demographic.
has to have a
Jazz.
Way Too Sexy. He
Yeah,
has
but
to
like,
have a fair
I
trade.
know.
Thing
He
is,
has
like,
to have a pipe down.
niggas like us, we
And
want
then
a
he
soul
falls
rap
by the
album from Drake,
same.
but his audience is women.
Like think about
Uh,
how many kinds of songs he has in almost every album that are number 1 hits. He has like in his last albums, he has a neo soul song and a like a rappers rap song, and then also has a club hit, and then a song that's only for women, literally. Like no one's playing that other than women and like soccer moms. Like Nice for What? Who's playing that song? Who's looking for that song?
I mean, it was cool at first.
Yeah, it was cool for a single. Like if it just was by itself, like it didn't exist on the album, but it does. And it's like towards the end of it.
Thing is, look,
But nobody's-
CLB
yeah,
is
you
it
know
was a
what I'm saying?
great album in my opinion, but we can't keep giving him points just for doing diversity. I mean, you're saying it like if he does diversity, even if he doesn't do it well, then it's still a good album.
No. Look, if he released half of these songs 5 years ago, this album would be a classic. Like I'm sorry, no. If this album was released before, if you're reading this too late, it would be a classic. If he releases before Views, it would be a classic. If he releases before any iteration that doesn't have these sounds already established, it would be a classic. Because he has rappers rap. Like he rapped better than he did for 3 albums straight on this album.
That's true.
But it doesn't matter because he's rapped about these things 7,000 times.
Would you not say the same thing about Meek? Does his flow not get repetitive or subjects? I feel like he talks about the same show in every album too.
I feel that I understand that definitely. Like there was a handful of times where like he talked about dirt bikes like 3 different times on this album.
Exactly.
Like I was like, bro. But I think I don't know. It just felt refreshing this like to hear Meek's style in contrast to everyone else's music that was coming out this year.
It's been a while.
And so this album was very consistent because he just like every song was about a topic and he talked about it.
So okay,
Or-
do you think that you're gonna be putting Meek Mill at number 3 come December?
No, because Kendrick is dropping and Wale's dropping.
That nigga
Yes.
ain't dropping a goddamn
yes,
thing.
sir.
Bid is
Yes,
dropping.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And Earl
I mean,
Sweatshirt
look,
is probably dropping.
Earl's gonna drop. JID's gonna drop. Maybe somebody else from Dreamville. I don't think Kendrick's dropping this year, honestly.
I get
No,
it here.
I feel like he's
don't
gonna
see why
drop
he wouldn't.
top of January to prep for Super Bowl.
No, he's dropping in November. He's dropping in
Nah, I'll
November.
tell you
for
what,
sure.
because real
Yeah,
quick,
but he's dropping soon. I feel.
What if M drops too and his shit fire?
No one
he is
cares.
going
And
to.
niggas gonna listen to that
It's
for
not
a
gonna be
smooth
fire.
day, and that's it.
It's not gonna be fire. It's gonna be It's gonna be mixtape rap. He's gonna
Yeah,
rap
it's gonna
his
be.
ass off. on
Damn, that was a
random
good song. I'm probably never gonna listen to it again. He just doesn't make. He doesn't make playback music
Album.
as much as he used to.
Doesn't make album music as well as he used
Like, I mean, Venom was a cool song the first time. Like half
to.
of
Man,
the songs on there was
nah, bro. Venom had a 9/11 bar, and while that bar was being said, a plane was crashing as a sound effect.
Oh, I don't remember that bar. Like I said, I only listened to it one time 2 years ago.
Bro,
so-
that's hilarious. Eminem is the only one that can pull it off.
No, he can't. Nobody can pull that. What do you mean,
Bro, it was on a soundtrack, dog, for a Marvel
a
Disney movie.
blockbuster movie.
Like, that's
I
what I'm
don't.
saying. Like,
I don't even remember him ever saying the 9. What did he say?
I mean,
bro, I can find a lyric. Hold on.
But okay, so look, Eminem's
Right.
last like what 2 albums, 3 albums. He had Music to Murder By. He had Kamikaze. What the fuck was the third one? I thought-
Arrival.
Revival.
Arrival.
I hated that album.
Arrival. I thought it was Revival.
Yeah, it was Revival.
It was one of the
Oh,
R
it was
words.
Revival.
Yeah,
Oh, it was the plane thing I was thinking of.
yeah. Ain't
Yeah,
nobody, bro. Nobody's going back to those 3, especially Music to Be Murdered By. Like that was I didn't even get through that whole album without shutting that shit off. The thing is, like, Eminem just has such a fucking cult fan base that he can drop right now and get like an instant 500K first week. But I mean, nobody's going back to that shit.
The only song, I mean, I only go back to the Music to Get Murdered By or whatever for Godzilla with Juice WRLD. That is a
Yeah.
fucking fire ass song.
Godzilla. I
But
mean,
it's just like you have one amazing song, but you drop 21 other songs on there that nobody's listening to.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
I can't finish most albums anymore because they're just way too long. At least in my opinion, I can't listen to anything that's like above like 16 songs. So I just lose interest.
Oh,
I don't know
man.
why.
I can't listen to anything above an hour, honestly. It has to be really good for me to
Yeah.
like at least like 6 songs in. If it's like not like popping, I'm gonna turn that shit off.
I mean,
It's not
you
worth
better get ready because I feel like Kendrick dropping to 21. Honestly,
Good. The world needs it. I need that
what
shit.
the? How did your
That
whole opinion
either.
just
I
change?
don't need
could be-
that. I don't need
Y'all
that.
just-
Bro.
No, I don't need that.
Oh, y'all.
To
What
Pimp a
do
Butterfly
y'all
is like-
grade this? What scale do
That's
y'all
what I'm
grade this
saying,
nigga
like-
on?
What?
Hey, hold on. Let me
No,
get- let me-
no. Oh yeah, go ahead.
I want to give out some more albums real quick. With the I
Oh
haven't
yeah.
heard yet.
yeah.
Okay, so have y'all heard about the Little Sims new album? I know Taco
I
has
heard
a
it.
Little Sims.
I have her as honorable mention. It's like she was on my 5 initially. Like
But
sometimes I might be a
her
little
album-
extroverted or introverted. Nah, bro.
Yeah.
No.
But her album is not better than C.O.B. in them.
Her
I think
album
it is.
isn't better. I think the issue is that her album starts off really slowly. Like her albums, like it ramps up halfway into the album because she starts playing with pockets. She starts playing with sound, with vocalizations. She doesn't just sound like "Hey, do bumble bumble dimble bumble dimble."
But
She
that was the whole
doesn't do that.
concept. That was the whole concept, though. Was like she kind of starts off introverted, and towards the end, she becomes more extroverted. like,
Yeah.
per se, and starts to like
Yeah,
So
diversity,
that's
diversity,
cool.
right?
I hate it.
What you what you mean?
No, like
That's what everybody's
bro,
preaching diversity.
Off season is
No,
not that.
weed.
I didn't say anything about Austin. I said diversity.
Look. Okay. Angelic Hood Rat. He raps circles around every person on this list.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Kenny Mason raps circles around every person on this list.
Damn.
Not even a joke. Like not a joke. But he's still number 2 because Call Me If You Get Lost it transcends these albums. Like it's better than all of these albums.
Yes,
Like,
sir.
not even. It's. I don't like. I understand that Apollo doesn't have it on his list because he doesn't listen to Tyler that much.
He hates
But
Tyler.
Taco listened
When
to
the
it,
fuck?
and
I
no, he
never
likes. He
s-
really likes Flower Boy. What? No, but Taco just has it like number 4 or something like that because he just is wilding, and has Montero like number 2 because.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Why-
I'm not
why
gonna
would you
talk
bring-
about that. I'm not
Why-
gonna
No,
talk
no.
I'ma
about
let you
that.
What you mean?
If we're really talking about Wyland, listen. If we're really talking about Wyland, anyone who has CLB on the top 10 is Wyland.
Top
That's all I
10?
I agree.
I put him on my top 10 because of rap. I thought we were like I was just picking it because of rap music.
You
There's
put
better
Bo
rap albums that
Burnham.
came
Bro,
out.
there are better R&B albums than all of these albums combined.
So what's so what's on y'all's top 5 rap albums? Solely rap.
Solely rap? I got you.
Yeah, I was changing my top 5 specifically to make it rap. That's what I'm saying. That's
not
why it
fucking
took
with-
me a minute.
But your top 5 still had CLB on it.
Yeah, but that's only because I was trying to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't feel like if I started listing albums that y'all didn't know, then it would just be like,
Just do that. Put us on. Put us on.
all right, bet. Deacon, Serpent with Feet, you know what I'm saying? The GOAT. Man, I love that man so much. Gold Digger Sound by Leon Bridges. Thicker Than Water by Rum Gold. Temporary Highs by Snow Allegra.
Yes. I forgot about her. She did crazy this year.
Bro, it's too good, bro.
Y'all not
yeah.
fucking with Baby Keem? You're not fucking with Baby Keem? No one
Hell
likes
no.
that.
Baby Keem
Oh
album was
my
like the
Nigga's not on my top
I like
20.
the album. It's just I would say it's just the issue is that like,
Jez, you said it was ass too.
bro, if they
I'm
wouldn't have,
moderating. I'm moderating.
bro, if they didn't put if this the issue is that the rollout had what was it? It was Family Ties, Absolute
Yeah.
Fire, Stupid, right? It's just
Yeah.
stupid music, right? It really doesn't mean anything.
Yeah,
It's just
stupid
rap,
song,
right?
stupid song.
I hate
Right.
this man.
And then he went from that to what is the song called? Hold on, I can find it really quick.
God knows.
The
But
song that was supposed to go for
diversity.
the trailer. No, you're right. No, the album is really good. I'm not
What?
saying that it isn't. What I'm saying is that the song
Diversity.
Scapegoats, where it has Serpent with Feet vocalizing in the background, and he's just spitting like some spoken word, and the trailer's audio visuals was like him sitting on a dock being depressed, and you thinking that he finna get in some introspective
Yeah, I thought
bag, and
he
he's
was
about to
about to go
really talk about his
crazy.
life and
Yeah,
whatnot.
I thought he was.
Yeah.
And then he
I
does
can't lie,
none of
I can't
that.
lie,
You
I
hear
can't lie.
trademark on his bitch, trademark on his pussy. I'm like, bro,
What
what
the
is
What
Fire,
the
though.
fuck? Yeah,
Bro,
but
I
the
didn't-
fucking the album color was a damn catfish. It didn't do anything we were expecting at all.
That's what I'm saying. That's what ended up happening is that people were just like, I thought you was finna really talk about.
I'm just saying, like,
stuff
if
happening
you
in
see
life, and
if Kendrick's album cover is him sitting on a dock, you know, oh, he about to go fucking
it's
crazy.
called the Melodic
Fuck yeah.
Blue.
Yeah,
You got some
exactly.
European foreign woman saying, "So you always talk about it. What is this foreign
Hey
blue?"
yo.
He's like, "Oh yeah, oh yeah."
Yeah,
He
bro.
finna get in
We're
his
getting
bag,
canceled.
and then he
We're
doesn't do any
getting
of that.
No, she was white.
No, it's it's a black European woman. Was it
Oh,
not?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
that's,
don't.
that's
I have
wavy. That's
no
wavy
clue.
then.
Okay,
It was-
ZZ. Let me ask you this though. Okay,
Sure,
so
sure.
Do you know Injury Reserve?
Yes,
Did you fuck with their album or no?
that came out this year.
Yeah, Injury Reserve.
No
came out.
way. Hold
It did.
up. You're
I didn't fuck with that much. Maybe I just didn't get the concept, but
Wait,
I like
wait.
I like the single off it though.
oh,
Taco,
they
do you
released
know it?
another album.
Yeah. Taco, did you listen to Injury
By the
Reserve?
time I get to Phoenix,
No, I haven't.
Okay.
bro, I didn't know they released another album.
Do y'all even know who IDK is?
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't really
Yeah,
like.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of his songs.
It's
I
just so
fucked with
many
the album
skippable
heavy.
songs is the problem.
Really? I love that album this year. I fucked with it heavy too.
There's some fire songs on that album. Like, what is the song where he talks about his auntie? It's like, "Thank you, auntie, for sexually
Yeah.
assaulting me because I wouldn't be where I am right now if it wasn't
that
for
shit
you."
was wild.
Damn.
That shit was wild. That
That
shit's
song
wild.
I haven't
Fire.
gone back to it. I've only listened to it once.
Lord.
That shit was fire in my opinion. I most liked every song.
Wait, Z,
That
are
was
you
17.
are you expecting? I guess what's the fucking word? Expecting the JID album this year?
I mean, I would assume so. He said that he was. I mean, he's been working on it for like a year and a half.
What do you
so
think
I
it's
don't see why
placing?
He would take CLB off the list and be under off season
For sure,
or above
for
off
sure.
season. Or he takes Meek and C. Like I honestly think Meek and CLB shouldn't be on here. Like
Okay,
the
well,
more I
so
deliberate.
he's dropping the Never story, I think, this time because he dropped the Forever story the first time. So I mean, it's a continuation album. This shit gonna be fucking fire.
The first one is called the Never Story, so
Yeah,
Oh,
probably
but
this
the
is the
second.
same.
Forever story then. All right, better
Yeah,
switch it.
yeah.
Look, I have mental reserve spots for Wale, JID, and Kendrick.
Oh, Wale, yeah.
Yeah,
Wale's
Wale,
dropping in like in like a week or
I
something
don't
like
give
that.
a damn.
People hate
You
that.
got a song
Damn,
with J.
what gave
Cole on it.
Wale?
You got a song with J. Cole on it.
Yeah, J.
And
it's
Cole
already
snap. J. Cole did snap.
J. Cole did snap, I guess.
Yes,
I
sir.
suppose.
What you mean? He snapped on my boy, got Wale up out of here. I mean, like you know not to rap a call.
I don't know about that.
You hate
I don't know
Wale?
about
Oh, no.
that.
You saying he didn't get J. Cole up out of here on my boy?
He,
Oh, my boy.
Oh,
Yes.
I guess, sure. He just played in more pockets.
Oh.
Wale was
Yeah, he
rapping
was pretty
crazy.
diverse in that song. That's crazy.
He was actually really diverse, bro.
Yeah.
Look,
yeah.
diversity for the sake of diversity is bad. Drake doesn't do that. Drake just
Yes,
has.
he
He
does.
literally only does it for that reason.
No, he doesn't do it for the sake of diversity. He has to at this point, or he's told that he's repetitive. And then if he does do it, he's told that he's repetitive.
So he does it on
He literally
purpose.
no, he does it because he wants to. He wants to make
You
an R&B
just said he does it
song.
because he
He
has
wants to get money. He wants to get that moolah. That's all it is.
No. What I'm saying is like if I'm just putting random instruments on a song because people haven't done that, rather than it actually having a use in the work that I'm doing, then yeah, it's just for the sake of it.
Bro,
He's
the fact-
making an entire album about being a player boy.
Like
So
the
he's
fact
going
that
to
all
have
four of
entire
us can
songs.
sit here and structure a Drake album right now. Like we were being like, hey, Drake's dropping next week. He's gonna have 3 club singles. He's gonna have 2 songs that are just soul rap. One of them's probably gonna be a fucking time with some place on the fucking earth. He's gonna have one sad song on there. He's gonna have an interlude with somebody else. Like we can sit here and structure the entire album. What's diverse if we already can guess what it's gonna be?
I mean, you're not wrong in the sense of album to album, but in the sense of an album in a vacuum, it's like he has. If you click on one song and then click on another song, they sound entirely different. You can't say that about any of the songs on Off Season, except that what is Pride is a Devil, because he samples someone from a different genre.
Bro,
That's
but
that's the only reason.
That's most rap nowadays is samples. That's all Kanye does is samples.
What I'm saying is the singles, the only song that sounds different from the rest of the songs on J. Cole's album is a song that he sampled directly that is not a rap song.
So, okay, are you saying a diverse album is way better than the album with the set goal? I want this album to sound like this.
I mean, both of them had a set goal. It's just they were different.
Drake didn't have
J.
not
Cole's
one
was just
damn
very
goal on
limited.
there.
He had one.
Yeah.
He clearly had a goal. There was a reason it was
To
called
appease
Certified
the
Lover
women that
Boy.
listen to it and drop 2 rap songs for the
No,
guys.
bro. He rapped on like 17. He rapped almost every song. What?
But he didn't
Even on
keep the
songs
same
that were
concept,
even
though.
songs that were like
Yeah,
songs
so-
that were just like
you
R&B
just-
songs he rapped on.
Because you just said that, okay, so he made an album to be like a player boy. He did it on like 2 songs. It was called like Way Too Sexy and like the maybe Daddy's Home and like the kind of like the
Bro,
more intro.
Not even
track.
Daddy's home.
Girls Want Girls, In the Bible, Fair Trade, Way Too Sexy, TSU, In Too Deep, Pipe Down, Yebba's Heartbreak.
Those are
Then
not all
also-
player albums. He talks about getting his heart broke on half those songs.
Pipe Down is how many times I gotta like what do I have to do for you to stop
Then he
complaining?
had stuff like Knife Talk.
In Too Deep is about being in a relationship. What? That's what I'm saying. Like once you get past, there's
getting
way more
past
songs about relationships on this album than there are about anything else in the album.
But it's not supposed to be about, it's supposed to be about, you said player boy, not relationships. I'm not trying to hear heartbreak.
What I'm saying, like he's a lover boy. Like he's talking about he's talking about all the different facets of being in a relationship. Whether it's him just being like him just being
Not
a
that
player.
introspective.
Girls want. It's not that
introspective.
deep.
Bro,
What
I
I'm saying
think
is that there
Z,
was
I
a
think
goal.
you're making
That
it
man is 34.
introspective.
What? I didn't say it was introspective.
No, I
I'm
said I
saying
think
that
you
he's
are
talking
giving
about
it like
those things.
an outcome of the album that Drake didn't even have going into it.
Bro, it's very clear. What do you mean? I could just read the description on it.
Like I don't think Drake was sitting there like, damn, I'll make an album about the 7 phases of each relationship I've been in. Like
That's not what I said. I'm saying that almost every song has things to do about relationships. Effing fans, I miss you too. Get along better. Race my mind. Fountains. Yebba's heartbreak. Pipe down. In too deep. TSU. Way too sexy. Fair trade. In the Bible. Girls want
Bro,
girls.
you're just naming
Poppy's
song
home.
names. Like what
Every song is about relationships, dog. whether it's he's trying to get one, or he's in one and he doesn't want it.
So that is
he's in one
that's
and
a
she
set
doesn't want
goal
it.
from an album. Then what's
That's what
diverse?
No, I was saying that both of them had goals. Just one is way more limited because he just wanted to make a mixtape album. He wanted to treat the album as though it was a mixtape. So he just rapped on random beats. And he did it really well. That's what I'm saying. That's all Cole did. He literally stripped down all of the things that made him artistic on every other album that gave him the excuse to not necessarily rap as hard as he technically
So I think Drake and J. Cole have clashing ideals going into each album, right? Drake for this album was like, look, I'm gonna appease to my fans. They always ask me to do R&B or rap or whatever, so I'm gonna do both on this. Not both of them, but I'm gonna appease all my fans on this one album. J. Cole is saying, look, my fans want me to stop all the bullshit about just, the art, not even the R&B, but like they want me to just a soul rap album, so I'm gonna do that. Like both J. Cole is appeasing to his fans by just solely rapping on this shit, and Drake is appeasing to it by just sticking to the same formula. Yeah, bro. J. Cole did something way different on this album than he has.
I don't think he's appeasing to his fans simply because he's literally saying, I don't care what y'all want from me. I want to be the best rapper in the industry, so Drake? I'm going to prove that. No, Cole.
Oh, okay.
Drake's album is probably his most conceptually cohesive album that he's worked on this entire time. Every other album that he's had has just been music that has a title. Take Care and Certified Lover Boy are two of the only albums that he has where it's a concept or at least a goal is set in mind when working on it.
Where do you rank CLB in all of Drake's albums?
Not that high, because it's Drake.
Where do you rank Off Season all J. Cole's albums?
Not that high, because most of his albums are really conceptually strong.
You don't have CLB, you don't have Off Season at 3 or 4.
Let me think. Okay, so you got.
Let's be honest. We got Born Sinner at number 1.
You got Born Sinner, right?
Yes.
Yep. You got Forest Hills Drive at like number 3, depending on whether or not you like For Your Eyes Only or KOD. Right?
I love that album.
I love both KOD and For Your Eyes Only better than all of his other work, but that's only because I really love when someone commits entirely to a concept that they're working on.
But KOD is so processed.
What?
KOD is so like KOD is equal to
processed.
It's like to Kendrick's Dram, but it felt so commercial than all his other albums, in my opinion.
Kendrick's Damn is not commercial. Y'all are just look. I don't know why that keeps being said. It's only being said because people think that that's true. He's just more successful, so his hits will be way more of hits. If you actually dissect the transition of the trilogy that he worked on, that's supposed to be the pinnacle of the entire trilogy. Like that's. I can get into that later, but no, like J. Cole's. I would say Off Season probably 4. Born Sinner, depending on if you like KOD and For Your Eyes Only more. That's what I'm saying. Because Forest Hills Drive and Born Sinner, you can place them 1 through 3 regardless. Wherever you want to argue it, it's 1 or 3. 1 through 3, right?
Sure.
And then you can either place Off Season in that 1 through 3, or KOD, or For Your Eyes Only. It's based off of what you prefer.
So you have Off Season in J. Cole's top 3 or 4, but you don't have COB in Drake's top 3 or 4?
No, I don't.
But you still
I'm saying that it's interchangeable, depending on your preferences. My preference is concept. So J. Cole's Off Season is probably his last for me.
Damn.
Because all he does is just mixtape rap. You should be conflating. You should be considering J. Cole's Off Season.
Okay. So think of it like this. All right, so you're saying you're placing it so low because he considers like a mixtape rap, right? So what about Friday Night Lights?
It's just bro. Friday Night Lights was him trying to be put on, so he got songs like. Oh no. Does that have
That's Sideline Story you're thinking about.
Never mind. Yeah, no, it's still mid. It's just rap album. It's just a rap. It's just like I'm rapping. Like that's it.
You're saying Friday Night Lights is mid?
That's the reason why artists like Conway and Benny the Butcher, their albums, they can make 1 billion of them and it won't matter. Because it's just, I'm going to rap on a beat that someone made and that's it. I don't care how this is composed. I don't care the sequencing. It's just rap. And I can do that really well and I'm going to show you it. J. Cole didn't do that for 4 albums straight.
Because he'd rather have a concept for his albums.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
Cole's
And
the
He
this is one of the first times that Drake decided I'm not just going to do whatever, but I'm actually tied into a concept and then make it as structured as a concept as possible. Now he's not good at doing it. That's why he's not Kendrick, and neither is Cole. But he did it way more than J. Cole did this year, which is why I prefer it, because this entire album is about relationships for the most part, aside from what Champagne Poetry when he talks about Kanye, or Knife Talk
like,
when he
yeah.
talks about booty clapping. Like
If
that's it.
that was 20. That was 21. He was on some other
if he
shit.
if
7 a.m. on
that's
like
why Donda and CLB I can't make it anywhere like near my top five because
it's
they
just mid.
I just can't. Wait, Taco. What are you doing for CLB or off season? I know you say that you don't even fuck with the albums like that, regardless. But if you have
He
to rank
hates
them
Drake
above,
and Cole. Or he
that's
I
fine.
don't
dislikes
That's
think he's
fine.
gonna.
Cole.
I
I think he's
respect
gonna
it. I
put. I think he's
respect
gonna
it.
put off season. I think he respects off season because he understands that he raps really well, and that's all you can say about it. But you know,
He's
do you
an
think? Do you
avid
think?
Drake hater. He's an avid Drake hater. So I
My
have to
fault.
hear his style.
Just you want to? Sorry, I didn't hear like the end of your question.
So what are you ranking above? Are you ranking CLB or off season? Which one are you ranking higher? I know you don't fuck with them anyways, but which if you have to pick one over the other, which one are you picking?
So it's like as albums as a whole, or
Yeah, I was as a whole. It's like
oh,
when it's said and done.
J Cole album for sure, 100%.
Yeah.
But
The
why
thing
though?
is,
But why?
I mean, what Z was saying about J Cole, I mean, definitely you can definitely apply that to both, you know, that Cole album and CLB, just because they have more or less. I would say Drake more than J Cole, but they've been, I mean, they basically have been both talking about the same thing for a few years. But the
Mhm.
difference is, when it comes to conceptual albums, I think he wanted CLB to be his, like, you know, Drake. He wanted CLB to be his, like, the conceptual album of the year or whatever. But honestly, there was a build up to CLB, you know, from like 2 3 years ago, and it absolutely flopped in its execution. That's basically how I see it. I mean, I think definitely there has been other, maybe like Drake concept ish albums like after Take Care. I would say, you know, I mean, I don't know if you care if you're counting it as an album since it's a mixtape, but if you're reading this is too late, nothing was the same, definitely, and also I would even go as far as saying like Views as definitely, you know, partially conceptual. But going back to J Cole,
What was
that
conceptual about any of those albums for Drake? Like it was just rap, or it was R&B, or it was just like songs you could place anywhere on his discography.
so I think it has a lot to do. Well, in the if you're reading this is too late, you know, part of that. I think it has a lot to do with where everything, like where things were in, like in the rap game at the time. When was it? When did that drop? Like 2015, 2014, something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
I mean
you
he raps
have,
current. Yeah, he always raps currently, but
yeah. It's just I feel like in that moment, you know, since you know, obviously it was a, if I'm not mistaken, it's like a surprise drop. That was kind of like an in your face. Like I know, obviously that's more or less, you know, just him like straight rapping, you know, up and down the album and everything. But I feel like it might have not necessarily been a concept as an album as a whole, but in the context of him releasing it, the time he's releasing it, like, you know, when everything is going on, and just having that the title of the project being "If You're Reading This Is Too Late," that in itself is like, okay, wow. So like he just left the shit here. He's going off in the album. So I feel like that in itself, maybe the album, if you're picking, you know, each song by song, you know, it's not going to be as conceptual as I may be thinking it may be. But as far as when it comes to things like Views, I feel like he definitely, you know, it's more of like an R&B album, more like sentimental. So those things I kind of get into like a certain mindset when I like go ahead and listen to them. But no, I CLB. I mean, CLB as a whole just doesn't do it for me at all. I wouldn't really get much deep into it because I've explained that already, like on the podcast, like 2 episodes already. But for the J Cole album, I guess I would say definitely he has, you know, he definitely, you know, rapped his ass off in a few songs here and there. As far as execution, or as far as, you know, playing with different sounds, you know, it's he did kind of lack in that. So I will agree with Xeon there when it comes to, you know, there's not really, you know, much difference in each of the beats, each of the like the mixing. Out of all the songs, really, there's definitely like maybe like 3 or 4 that are kind of like memorable of the J Cole. Everything else kind of just sounds a little bit to the same. But as far as the other albums Cole has released in the, you know, recent years, I would definitely say This is not his strongest work. I would go with, well, me personally, I would say 2014 Forest Hills Drive is his best work. As of recent, the few recent years, I myself am not that big of a J. Cole fan. I never have been,
We know.
and that's just because I mean, not to say he's like a bad artist or anything, and I don't think so at all. It's just personally, I fit more into like the Kendricks of the world. Like I'm a huge Kendrick fan, and I always have been for a
As
long
one
time.
should be.
I'm not gonna knock J. Cole. Obviously I make J. Cole jokes here and there, talking about folding clothes and shit. And I know that's a deeper meaning, but I just like to make fun of him for folding clothes. But
Sounds fire.
2014 is an amazing album. KOD, like Jez said, is too processed, too
Thank you.
industry for me.
Wait, KOD is to industry?
Yeah, that's basically. I mean,
It's
industry
still
might
a
not be
concept.
the-
It's
industry
still a
might not be the best
concept.
word
It's still
for
a
it.
concept, but still, it's like I don't know.
He
Actually,
has an entire song where he talks about his mother's addiction, and the song prior he talks about his friend's addictions.
I think
And the
it's
song before that he talks about trying to help communities that have no money because they fall victim to addictions and habits that, bro. What? I understand because like motivated ATM is on it, but that's it.
it's not. I don't think it's less about the. I guess it's less about the concept and more about. I guess like the sound, like the.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
That's- I mean,
definitely.
that's,
It's because he
what he
wasn't
talks about
producing
it.
his music anymore. Yeah, it's because people wanted him not to produce his own music, and so he got people to produce his music for him.
Who produced it?
It was, I don't know the people that produced it.
I think T
can find
Minus produced some of them. I really don't remember.
Oh.
There's a lot of
give me a
people on there.
Yeah, there was a lot of. This was the album where which he was like, all right, well, people are gonna keep complaining about me. Not people, but be like, yeah. Oh no, I'm wrong. That was on Off Season. Never mind. Ignore me.
But yeah, just to like wrap up on that, it's I mean, I guess you can kind of make a slight comparison between the two albums. Just overall, it definitely fell. Well, COB definitely fell flat because listen, I am sure call me a Drake hater if you want, but I can recognize as like someone who is a fan of hip hop, someone who is a fan of rap, melodic music. I can tell when the album's good, personally good for me and personally not, and that was not good at all. But Drake obviously has released a bunch of great shit. I'm not going to knock him for that because Drake is a superstar. Drake is the number one artist in the world right now. I cannot deny that. I never will deny that because dude does numbers. Okay,
Okay.
you can always have that
Okay.
debate and everything. And now I get delete the shit, Paulo. Delete this part of the clip.
No, sir.
But
I'm turning the audio up for that part.
He is. He's certified. Listen, these things, no matter what, you can be a hater or whatever.
Certified lover
I can't
boy.
take that away from him. But that being
Certified
said,
Lover Boy.
the album was garbage. But the
Damn.
whole album,
I think.
was,
Okay, look. I think my problem is just that there are way too many fantastic songs on there that like I understand because it's too many songs. It's 21, but that's at this point the standard for
savage.
music in the industry, right? And when you have like 7 or 8 fire songs on an album, that's 21 songs, and like in 2021, like that's considered a great album because people aren't looking to like they aren't expecting artists to have cohesion in their albums to where every song is absolutely perfect. And I think that because Drake is so successful and he's highly regarded, that he gets even more disrespect for not having 21 complete fire songs when he has songs like The Remorse, 7 a.m. on Bridal Path, Get Along Better, whoa, was it No Friends in the Industry, Pipe Down, Love All, Champagne Poetry. I don't like, you don't like Fair Trade. I don't care that 21 Savage says Booty Clapper or that Way Too Sexy is on
the line
there.
was, I'm gonna make your booty clap with my pistol or something like that.
No. He said when the Dracos come out, he turned into a booty clapper,
What does that mean?
and that just means that he's running away, and he has a big booty.
my ass is never clapped while running.
fuck.
Turns into a
You're
booty clapper.
That's your line.
You know,
Your line.
we'll
He
just-
starts like
we'll just-
dancing. He starts
Apollo's
dancing.
line.
Whatever, right?
Why would I lie about that? Nobody's ass
And
claps while they run.
And like, you only live twice, bro. Nah, son.
Nah, there's
Lil-
only one good song on that album.
Rick Ross.
What's the
said he
song?
knew-
What's the
he
good song?
said
What's the good song?
he's-
Friends in the Industry?
Yeah.
Friends in the Industry, yeah.
You're tripping. No, it's just because you really like. You just really like. If you're reading this, it's too late, and that's only because it is his most. It's his most his most rap and R&B industry standard album.
No, it's not that
That's
I
it.
like it. It's not that I like it like that. I mean, I do like the album.
It's
I don't
definitely
think
that type
I
of
don't
song.
think it's top 3, top 4. It's maybe top 5 Drake. I don't think it's on the top 5. I mean, I don't think it's anything.
No, I mean, like, but you
above
prefer
top
that kind of Drake as opposed to 7 a.m. on Bridal Path or Champagne Poetry.
5. Sure, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's the only song that you like on the album, and it's like that's like liking Mob Ties on Scorpion.
Shit, I like Mob
Scorpion.
Ties and Scorpion, man. How'd you know?
That song is
Because I
ass.
listened to the podcast. That was so
Yeah.
bruh. Look, you know what I'm saying? March 14th.
We didn't
is
even
better
get
than-
back into that, bro. But I don't see how y'all only like one song on Scorpion. There's just no way.
Elevate.
Yeah, we don't have to go into that, but I understand. Like, we don't really need CLB. CLB is fine. Like, we don't have to have it in there. But there
Yeah.
are fire songs that are better than most people's discographies on that album.
I wouldn't say that. I
Alright,
mean,
so-
not just on Drake, but I just wouldn't say that. for
Smiley?
anybody. I joke like that too, but
Man, fuck Smiley.
It's just
Oh.
it's just 7 a.m. on Bridal Path is like one of the rap songs of the year. Like,
Well,
that man
well,
talks on that song. Like, talks.
Wait,
Like,
okay, so
it's
where
like-
y'all rating Bobby Tarantino 2 or 3?
Bro, get that.
End it. Might as well
I
end
did,
it.
bro.
End it here. End it
So-
here.
What you
yeah,
mean?
That's
End it here,
that's
end
the
it
low.
here, end
That's
it
the
here,
low.
end it here, end
That's
it
the
here.
low of the
Yeah,
year.
fuck,
Of
I
the
fucked
year.
up right
That's
there. I
the
fucked
low
up right
of the
there.
year.
That
Yeah, that's the
album.
low of the year. That album.
bro, can I just
Okay,
say
him
something?
retiring
Logic gotta
and
be
then
blacklisted
coming
from this
back
podcast,
and
bro.
being like, hey,
You
yo, I
said
just didn't
what?
wanna
Said
be
what?
hated.
Taco?
Logic got to be blacklisted from this podcast.
Yeah, that's true. That's
God,
true.
man.
Sorry, Jeezy.
Wait,
No, it's crazy.
G,
I
G.
actually used to, huh?
Jeezy
Yeah,
loves
okay.
Logic.
You see, if you listen to Injury Reserve and you fuck with it, where you ranking it? What do you think you're gonna rank it? Is it even gonna make this top 5?
Is it as good as their self-titled album?
I personally didn't like it. I don't know. I couldn't get into it. I don't know. Maybe
Oh,
you'll
no.
see the like. Maybe you'll
How
see
to
into
make a
it.
rap song? How to make a rap song is rap classic, like just historic rap music.
Like this, I feel like this is like one of the. I don't know. I just didn't get the. I don't know. I love the single. I love Knees. The single.
Wait.
Like, I don't know. I love the single.
I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm listening to you. Injury Reserve. That I'll probably hear it tonight, and I'll probably like it, but probably not that much if it's not as good as their last album.
I'm just saying
This
that 'cause
man-
I don't know.
Nobody commented on him saying Roadrunner, Brockhampton, in anywhere near top 5, like anywhere near on the list of 5 rap albums in general. Like, why is that
Damn.
even anywhere
You know-
near?
You're not fucking with Brockhampton, like.
I love
Better than anything Drake has
Brockhampton.
ever put out, bro.
I love
That album was good. That album it was a better album than CLB in my opinion. and
Roadrunner
Cole.
is straight uber mid. What?
Alright,
You're wild.
Nah, you're probably
I'm
comparing it to,
wildin'?
you're probably comparing it to the because their Brockhampton's works are so strong that you're probably comparing it to the other ones.
I'm
and being,
comparing it to their other works, and that
Yeah.
work itself is just mid.
But
Yeah,
that's
Detroit 2 is cool.
nah,
Detroit 2 is cool.
Nah.
Detroit 2
Why
didn't come
is it?
out this year.
Desmond Apollo is
Don't
insane.
matter.
Look,
Don't matter.
hold on. Call me if you get lost. Look, I'm not even gonna argue about Roadrunner because, like,
Oh, such a
if you
troll.
like Brockhampton, you like
What?
Roadrunner, you have fun with that. But where's Call Me If You Get Lost?
Out of what?
Wait, are you comparing it to Brockhampton?
No, I'm just Taco put it at like 4 instead of 1
Yeah.
over
Oh.
like every other
I'm
rap
putting
album.
a 1. I'm putting a 1. I've always said that. I said that.
Over
to-
every
Wait,
rap
Jez,
album.
let us hear your top 3, Jez.
I don't know. Okay, it's like I said, Tyler's for sure number 1.
Yes,
Wait,
sir.
hold on. Let me ask you some more questions. Have y'all heard? Did y'all hear Slow Tie's album this year?
Yes, sir. That's
Did
a
you
great
catch
album.
it?
I forgot. I mean, I don't. He's just not good at rapping, so it's hard for me to say.
What?
Yeah, I'm not a
you know
big
what I mean?
fan
Like
of
he's
him.
no. Obviously, he can rap, but he can rap not anywhere near better than like
Okay.
any rap albums. Is what I'm saying. He's a great album artist. Like the album is great. Like really good. I forgot that album even came out this year. This album's been a blur. Oh, this year been a blur. Not gonna cap.
Absolutely.
True.
But- Yeah, I still think that Travis Scott's Astroworld came out last year, and I'm
That shit
scared
came
to
out
find out if it
2019.
came out.
Your head fucked.
That's what I'm about to
Your
say.
head fucked.
That came
Oh,
out when
yeah.
I was still doing the college shit.
Bringing up Astro.
You're in college. Yeah.
No. But call me. Y'all talking about cohesion? Y'all talking about diversity? Y'all talking about
That nigga,
Nah, y'all
you're
talking
talking
about
about
concepts?
that stuff.
no. I know.
I
I'm
agree.
saying- I'm saying that all these things, all these criteria that we've been listing about albums and whatnot.
I'm gonna get lost. It's fire. That's number 1.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? You know how I was talking about how people don't expect people to have 21 songs of straight absolute fire? Yeah, Call Me If You Get Lost is absolutely
all
Like,
fire.
yeah, absolutely fire.
bro.
Every
Damn.
song is unskippable.
He had 16 songs too, and all of them were fire. The only one I can
Unskippable.
say that were like, okay, you might not like it is either Sweet, and I thought because it was too, because some people didn't like it was so long, and Wilshire, because some people didn't like it was like he was just like talking and the beat didn't
I
change.
like Wilshire. It's a really good.
Yeah,
good
I
Yeah, it's
guess
a
so.
great
Yeah,
story. Yeah,
it's hit or,
absolutely.
it's hit or miss. But besides those two songs, everything else is fire in my
Bro,
opinion. Not a bad song.
Flower Boy is supposed to be that he was in a car, or the album was being played in a car. And this album is it's being played on a boat that is really luxurious, like essentially a hotel boat. That album is amazing. The sequencing is I want to slap Tyler the Creator. That's
Let me
such
ask.
a
Let me
great
ask you,
album.
I'll
Z
get
and
to it when I
Jez,
get to it.
you guys are a little bit more bigger Tyler fans.
Get
Where
to it.
would you? I mean, I guess I kind of have a sense of. Jez mentioned this last like podcast or so.
Yeah.
But where would you put? Let's just say out of Tyler's last few albums. So let's start from like Cherry Bomb, Flower
Mhm.
Boy, Igor, and Call Me If You Get Lost. Where would you rank those four albums?
Cherry Bomb's 4, Igor is number 3 because I just specifically don't prefer it, but I understand why it's critically acclaimed and is to its pedestal. But I prefer when Tyler is rapping as opposed to singing. So, Flower Boy's number 1, and Call Me If You Get Lost at number 2. Only
Interesting.
because,
Okay.
yeah, it's just out of preference and out of quality. I would say, in reality, like Igor's number 1. Flower Boy's number 2, and Call Me If You Get Lost is number
Okay,
3.
he's a real man. He's a
Um,
connoisseur.
But
He's thinking.
yeah, so it's hard to if you're talking about my preferences. I just really like when he raps.
He's
Yeah.
that's exactly my thing. I said that last podcast. I said Flower Boy's number 1 for me because Flower Up is my personal favorite album from Tyler.
Yeah.
That might be my favorite album ever, honestly, and that's probably like a big thing.
Damn.
I mean,
But
each his own. I'm not gonna hate, but I understand.
but like if we're looking at it like objectively, Igor is
Yeah.
the best album because the album is insane when you think about what he did with that album. But my favorite album is for sure Flower Boy, and then Cherry Bomb's probably 4th. But we needed Cherry Bomb to get to where we are now, so I really respect
Yeah.
Cherry Bomb.
I
And then-
suppose, yeah.
And Call Me If You Get Lost is fire. It's a good. It's the I don't know. I think it's the best album of this year. I can't. It was just no misses. I like.
Yeah. That album's literally perfect. Like I don't know how you could. I don't know why it's not number 1.
I would say the same thing for. I mean, if this was 2019, like everything you guys just said, I would say the exact same thing for Igor because Igor would be number 1 on my list because Igor's fucking beautiful. Igor is in a close to perfect album, so that would be number 1 for me. Number 2 would definitely be, I would say Flower Boy, honestly. Number 2, if you Call Me If You Get Lost, number 3, and just like a number 4, like right under number 3, because I really love the album, is Cherry Bomb. And I think I put Call Me If You Get Lost over Cherry Bomb just because of how, obviously, that's like, what, 5-6 years apart, how, mature, how much Tyler has grown as an artist, as like a rapper, as a singer, and things like that. So that's why I guess I would put that over. But Cherry Bomb in itself, even when it came out, was like 2015 or whatever, 2016. It was a great. It was honestly, it's an amazing album. I really fuck with Cherry Bomb. I don't really fuck with Tommy. I do fuck with some of Tyler's older stuff before that, but like Cherry Bomb and After is
Wolf
amazing.
is goated. Yeah,
I
Wolf is
will.
goated.
I love Answer because that speaks to me because the whole concept, that song
Yeah.
alone. But
Yeah.
look at Apollo Quiet. He's not fucking Tyler. I respect it. I
he's
respect
just-
it.
Yeah,
Didn't
so
nobody
don't-
say nothing about me
don't
not
love him either.
fucking with Tyler. I just ain't never
Just don't
listened to
listen
him.
Yeah,
I respect it.
I
I
understand.
respect it.
I've heard Flower Boy. I fuck with Flower Boy. That's just the only album I've heard from him.
Because Tyler Apollo's list had was a Conway's album, right? It didn't
Yeah.
have Kanye, right? Did it have Donda?
Yeah, it was
That was
a
a- that was a
placeholder.
typo.
That was literally just
That was a
a
typo.
filler because I couldn't
That
think
was
of
a
another
typo.
5.
That was a typo. It's all good. We respect it.
A filler,
It
typo,
happens.
whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, that was on accident.
I couldn't think of another 5, so I just put a fill-in spot. But the top
Oh,
4
no.
that I have is for sure my top 4. I got All Season number 1 all day.
There's no way, dog.
I got Conway, I got Benny right there, and I got CLB at number 4 for sure. But
Well, see,
Conway
okay,
and Benny
okay.
did amazing on
Yeah,
those
Yeah, but they
albums.
only rapped about drugs the entire album for
matter.
7,
They
9,
rapped their
12
asses
tracks.
off about drugs.
That's
Doing a thing.
Bro,
They doing a
like,
thing.
Bro, it don't
I
matter.
guess
If you just said that Meek
some people
Mill
are
makes
just graded on
repetitive
a
music.
scale. No. I
Look,
said
okay,
that
so if we want to do top 5 You're grading it off like top 5, like overall, like best music, best producing, best mastering, best everything. I'm just grading
Yeah, I mean,
off
if we're just
niggas
saying
that
who rapped
niggas
the
that
best
can
this
get
year.
on the beat and rap the fuck out of it. I mean, like,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. Then Donda shouldn't be anywhere. Yeah, what was the fourth one?
CLB. That's not even just rap. He's just amazing on that album.
Oh, you mean CLB?
CLB is number 4, yeah.
Because he just rapped really well on the album.
No, because I just like how each song was in the album.
Oh,
Diversity, yeah.
Fuck no. I don't know what.
bro, look. Yeah, I'm not finna look. The criteria. Okay, all right. So if the criteria is just rapping their asses off, then yeah. Angelic Hood Rat,
I had to listen to that actually. I know that-
Angelic Hood Rat, La Machina, Call Me If You Get Lost, Off Season. Yeah, Off Season's like number 2 then.
Ooh, okay.
Call Me If You Get Lost, Off Season. Not no. If it's just flat out who raps, yeah, Off Season number 1 then. Yeah,
You
not
said
even a
Cole
question.
Cole rap, because I feel like Tyler rapped really good on this album. This might
It
be
don't matter.
best-
He didn't do anything that Cole did on the.
That's what
on
I was basing it off of.
Damn.
Pure
Damn.
rap skills on a beat.
Yeah, no, I thought when you said rap album, I thought you just meant the genre of rap and the album's quality.
I mean, yeah, that's
meant
no,
their
no.
quality, right?
Look, y'all can base y'all's off your criteria. That's what I was basing my criteria off of.
No, of course, but that's what we were. That's why we had such an issue because you were saying Off Season was number 1, and I was saying CLB was better than that because the album's better because it does more things and it does those things well, depending on your preference. And so
Yeah, that's why I brought the point that J. Cole was rapping his ass off because his fans said he couldn't do it or whatever the point was against the fans or whatever. That's what I was
he
saying.
just wanted to get into he wanted to get his hunger back or whatever.
And
Like
Why
when
you
you
say
really
that-
think about it, the Climb Back is better than every song on that album anyway. Like Off Season
course.
didn't have to come out. He could have just had like when you finished
What's the dog doing?
Off Season, you were like, wow, this is just not that good because we already heard Climb Back and it's better than every song on the album.
But yeah,
Well,
because
that's interesting.
Climb Back's a 10 out of 10 song. So if you
Yeah.
if you release your 10 out of 10 song before every other song on there, I mean
Yeah,
that's like
it
okay. So I
increases
like
the
bringing up
value
Big
of it,
Sean.
so-
Like that's why I like Big Sean's album because like I didn't hear Full Circle before going into the album. I mean you can hate on Big Sean or Mid Sean or whatever the fuck you call
Mid-Sean?
him. Yeah, exactly. Whatever you call him, but you can't lie and say Full Circle's not a good ass song.
Full Circle is a great song, except that one guy that raps. But Full
Yeah,
Circle is a
I
great
don't know
song.
who that nigga was, honestly.
Full
I think that was
Full
Jay
Circle is a
Electronica.
great song. It's not because he's rapping well; it's because he's telling a
Leave Jay
story.
Electronica alone.
Nah,
That
fuck,
nigga's cool.
fuck Jay Electronica.
Why do y'all not like him? He's a good
That album did
rapper.
that album come out this year? That came out last year, right?
Last year.
Last
Your
year,
your timing is off.
It's just the
completely.
close.
Bro, I
further we
mean,
get
I thought
from January-
Childish Gambino's album came out in 2019. So,
No,
Your
that came
time is
out. That came
also
out
off.
last year. Yeah, no, I knew that album.
bro,
came out last
we're in COVID times.
'cause
There
of
is no time.
That's facts. Time is a construct.
Look,
That's what
when-
in podcast.
look.
Podcast.
Look, I'm gonna keep it a bean. When Candyman steps out, Call Me If You Get Lost gets dropped to number 2,
What's
which means
Candyman?
that
Whack ass
Come on now.
movie.
no, say my name. Say my name, and I'll appear like Candyman. Come on now, y'all already know.
Kendrick. I mean, the thing
Yeah,
is,
absolutely,
I, mean, I
Boogeyman.
just said his name and that nigga
Fact.
ain't doing a damn thing. So
I'm
I,
a-
I don't think
he's
he's.
not talking.
I don't think he's dropping this year though. He's not dropping this year.
Okay, we'll see.
Nah, but
He's
you were wrong
for
about
sure
that. Though.
dropping within the next 4 months.
What? No.
Wait, me?
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, are you talking to me or him? Jazz.
No, I'm saying Apollo's wrong because he said the same thing about Cole. He's like, yeah, Cole's not dropping nothing. Then Cole dropped the
I said
single.
Cole
like, the
wasn't
next
dropping
week.
an album.
Nah, but
Yeah.
you said not an EP. You said not nothing.
That wasn't even an
He's
EP.
not
It was
dropping
just
an EP,
titled
he's
Heaven's
dropping a
EP.
song. Yeah, he
I
was
know
saying
it was.
that.
I mean,
a
a single. That single.
Well,
I'm okay with being wrong with the single, but I was saying like he's not dropping nothing in terms of an album.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
know.
there's no reason to because it's just gonna be mixtape rap, and he's gonna do this. He's gonna pull a Wayne like that album
Did y'all
should be
hear that
considered
Wayne
in the
and Wicked
same
Kid?
way that
Yeah, that shit was terrible.
Yeah, I turned that.
yeah. I
shit
mean, it was
off
better than I thought it was gonna be.
expeditiously.
True,
I think
true,
the second
better.
song on there was cool, but that's about it.
Yeah,
No,
TFL.
no.
Yeah, that's
Look,
crazy.
we should be looking at in the same way that we don't care that like Lil Wayne drops No Ceiling 74 when we talk about albums of the year is the same way we should look at J. Cole's off season. It's graded on a scale differently because he doesn't rap like this and he doesn't just
I mean, yeah, I don't ever grade Lil Wayne because he's already a goat. Like I'm not.
Wayne
No matter.
dropped
No, what
Lil
I'm saying
Wayne
is
can
the album.
make a trash ass album and drop it right now. That takes nothing away from his name
Oh
whatsoever.
no, I had Carter. What was it? Carter 6, Carter 7, Carter 5, or whatever. I had that. I had my top 10 albums of that year. Like when he makes an album, but when it's anything else, I know what I'm going into, and it's just rap. It's just whatever he feels like rapping on, and he does it well. That's how I look at the off-season album. That's why I don't think I care about it, or that's why I don't care about it, because I know that it's not. It doesn't mean anything towards any part of his discography, comparatively to anything else that he's worked on. It's just rap. You know what I mean?
All right, so you're grading your criteria off like the most musical album of the year, I guess. The best
I
way to
guess.
say it.
I mean, Call Me If You Get Lost. It's just a better. It's just. Oh man, that album's just absurd. But I mean, Angelic Hood is almost entirely just rap, but it's like really cool sounds. He does really interesting pockets.
He's going on what's it called, right? He's going on that show with Kenny Beats and Zach Fox and them, right? And like in New York, I think.
Is he?
Like,
I didn't know that.
Today, like today is actually.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He's doing this thing.
Mick Mill is. I mean, I honestly normally don't like Mick Mill.
Yeah, I mean,
in terms of his albums.
Meek Mill's fire.
I mean, his albums. I mean, he's really good at rapping. It's just like he talks about the same four things. I used to be in jail.
the Rolling.
The money I got, and
For
the
sure
women
talks
I'm
about
having
being
sex with,
rich. Yeah.
and
Philadelphia.
homies that's still in the hood going crazy, and I'm talking to them, and that's it. That's
they
like the
can't
four
wait
things.
to get their hands on that nigga.
And he talks about that on this album. All of those things are in every single
course.
song.
But he does it on a well sampled beat.
I'm saying I just haven't heard from Mick Mill in a very long time, so it's refreshing to hear his style among the other contrasting sounds. That's what I was saying.
I mean, the
So
first song
it.
I ever heard Meek Mill on was the fucking, what's that song called with Tory Lanez? That Lord Knows song. He was rapping on a fucking orchestra beat, whatever the fuck it is.
Orchestra, yeah.
He snapped on that shit. Then I heard Rico, and then I haven't heard nothing good from him ever since. But I mean, it's really, I mean, I fuck with his music, but it's like I'm not hearing him in that hunger anymore.
I mean, I'd say King's Disease should be honorable mention, and so should A Beautiful Revolution by Common. Both of them should be considered. It's just the issue is that like actually
probably gotta
Get
consider
Meek and CLB out
Bobby
of here, dog.
Tarantino too, honestly.
Bro, yeah.
What you mean?
Out of here.
All right, bro. We an hour and 25 in, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here, bro. Since these niggas don't fuck with logic like that, bro.
Well, obviously we
So
don't.
the logical thing is to end this shit right here, bro. Thank you,
Absolutely.
Zavion, the
Oh,
artist,
my
for
God.
coming on this podcast, bro.
Yes, sir, yes,
Zavion's
sir.
album dropping sometime within the next couple of months. I don't think he has a release date on it yet, but he is dropping a single on the 20th that you guys heard at the beginning of this podcast. So play that as soon as it comes out. Play the fuck out of it. But this has been we'll name this podcast later. I don't know.
Highs and
Highs and
lows.
lows. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Fuck no.
see?
We
Fuck
gonna see.
no.
We gonna see. Fuck no.
Look at
Fuck
him.
no.
Fuck
Absolutely
Fuck
not.
no. Go in the comments. Go in the comments. Go in the
Yeah,
No,
bro,
comments.
let
but
us
here's
know.
listen. Wait. But listen. Think about this, right? So, you know how like they have the whole like like new or whatever, right? Instead, what you get is like you get someone that's like a white woman that sounds like she would be like in a supermarket or something like that. And so like you like the door opens, you hear the ring or whatever, and then you hear "Welcome to Highs and Lows" or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
There's already a podcast named down on
Yeah.
Spotify.
All right, y'all,
with
bro.
two
We gonna
white
get the fuck up
people.
out of here, bro. Appreciate y'all for listening to the whole thing. I don't know what the fuck this nigga talking about.
We're getting
Bro,
sued.
highs and lows.
We're
Nah,
gonna
bro.
sue the fuck out of it.
Ain't no supermarket, bro.
There's like 5
Oh,
different.
Yeah, if we talking
podcasts
supermarket, we got to bring up Logic again, bro. Come on. Now.
Oh, wait,
And
wait,
the
hold on,
Supermarket's a good album. It was a good album.
And
Man, what?
Supermarket was a good album, bro.
That was
All
horrible.
right, bro. I'll see y'all
Bro,
in the next
even CLB
episode.
better
Peace
than that
out,
shit.
y'all, bro.
Sorry, Jeezy. All right.